Because I work with patients and clients regularly, I'm constantly tinkering. I'm trying to find the best exercises that I can so my clients can move better and feel better. And I got 3 movements for you in this video that have been absolute game changers that I'd like you to try. The first move is a side lying 5-month roll. It's a modified exercise that I picked up from DNS way back in the day. If someone is restricted in their ability to rotate, being on their side and pressing through the contact points can improve the front to back dimensions and improve overall rotational mobility. If you can't raise your arm overhead or have limited hip external rotation as well as shoulder external rotation, this is a phenomenal move for you. Line your side, head resting on a couple pads. Bottom knee is less than 90 degrees. Bottom arm is less than 90 degrees. Take your top arm and leg, roll everything over the top so you feel your weight on the outside of the elbow and the outside of the knee. From here, lift your arm up into this position, silently breathe in through the nose. On the exhale, you're gonna push yourself up evenly through those 2 points and maintain that pressure throughout. Try 5 sets of 5 breaths per side, a couple times per day. If you notice you have a hard time sensing those points, get a wedge and place it under the shoulder and the hip. It'll tip you to those points. The second move is a Swiss ball weight shift. I got this from my colleague Joe Cicinelli, and it is an absolute ab destroyer for those people who don't have that great a range of motion. If you're someone who has a difficult time differentiating arm and leg movements from your spine, you have a tough time with most standing exercises or sensing your abs, or you're someone who is fairly deconditioned, this has been an excellent move for getting people to feel their abdominals in a safe position. It also helps improve any rotational restrictions, and it starts the process of differentiating you moving your limbs from your torso. Grab a Swiss ball. You're gonna put it between your thighs and your arms. You wanna weight bear on 4 points, each PSIS, the bony part above the back, and then in between the shoulder blades. If you can't get the PSIS, you wanna straighten the knees and rock your hips back until you do. Pressure into the ball. From here, you're gonna breathe in through the nose. On the exhale, shift your weight to one of those points. Apply 3 to 4 out of 10 pressure into the ball. Take a breath very in through your nose. On the exhale, shift your weight to one side. So I'm gonna feel the PSIS on the right and my upper back on the right. Breathe in here, exhale back to the start. Breathe in, exhale, shift. Breathe in, exhale, back to the start. Try 3 sets of 8 shifts per side, 2 times per day. Make sure as you do it, you keep the pressure even between the PSIS and the upper back. You're not just rotating to the PSIS only. Maintain ball pressure throughout. A lot of people mess this up by getting lax with the pressure. That happens, you're gonna end up moving through your back too much. The third and final move is the low Z sit. This move is excellent for any asymmetries that may be present in the pelvis, and it's a bit easier than most standing moves because you're weight bearing through the knees. Also, if you're someone who's kind of stiff rotating in the torso, because you are creating lateral compression via the abdominals, it helps increase the A to P dimensions of the thorax, which improves your rotation. If you have a loss of shoulder internal rotation, but your external rotation is good, that would be the support arm in this instance. Have one leg in front, the other leg's gonna be back. Front foot is going to be touching the back knee. You're gonna fall to your forearm. Make a C with your hand and rotate it down so your weight is on the wiggle bone of the wrist. Take your top arm, you're gonna reach forward, and as you do so, you wanna rotate your body so that way you feel the bottom outside knee and the back inside knee contacting the ground. Get in this position right here, silently breathe in through the nose. On the exhale, you're gonna press yourself up through those 3 points evenly. If it's easy, you can lift your hips up, applying the same pressure throughout. If you have a hard time contacting those points, I would get some sort of pad under the hip to help tip you forward. Go 4 sets, 5 breaths, 2 times per day per side with that move. Now, some of these mobility drills are actually kind of advanced. If you are new to these types of movements and you want a good starting point, I would check out this video right here. It's got 5 exercises that I program for a lot of my clients to improve their mobility and reduce pain.